लग किधर है ये?
हाँ देखिए, हाँ लिंक तो ओपन हो गया है। हाँ दीपी, आवाज आ रहा है? दीपी हमको ओके, तो होस्ट ही को होस्ट बना के दिया जाएगा ना? हाँ ओके ठीक है। ओके, और ये हम रिकॉर्ड भी करेंगे तो लवीना के पीसी में ही रिकॉर्ड होगा कि जो को होस्टेस है उनके पीसी में भी रिकॉर्ड होगा। ओके ठीक है, ठीक है, थैंक यू। लवीना, लवीना,
हाँ मैम, हाँ मैम।
मैं बोल रही थी हम सबको को होस्टेस बना देना।
हाँ मैम, अभी रिकॉर्डिंग किस में होगी
जो
मैम?
भी बच्चे उससे बोला जो जो को होस्टेस है ना उसमें भी रिकॉर्डिंग होगी, तो जितने को
ओके
होस्टेस होंगे वो
तो ओके,
तो
सो किसको?
एक
अफरोजा पीसी में बैठी है।
तू बना 5-6 को बना
मैम
देना को होस्टेस।
अफरोजा, आर यू देयर? मैं बना पाऊंगी? एक सेकंड में चेक करती हूँ। हाँ मैं
टीपी
होस्ट
बोल
हूँ।
रहा था कि बार बार ना सबको म्यूट करना पड़ेगा, तो मैं बोल रही थी वो
हाँ
होता है ना इनेबल म्यूट, सबको अनम्यूट
तो
कर ही नहीं
मैम
सके तो वो ऑप्शन होता है ना बेटा।
तो हाँ वो इसमें नहीं
तो
होता
जो
है शायद से।
होस्ट है
लास्ट
ना
टाइम
वो
भी
खुद
हमको ये प्रॉब्लम था।
ओके
लास्ट टाइम भी ये
ओके ठीक है,
प्रॉब्लम था।
देखते हैं,
हाँ
ट्राई करते हैं, नहीं
रुको
तो
रुको,
भी
अभी ट्राई करते हैं, एक सेकंड।
मैं बोल
अफरोजा आर यू देयर? अफरोजा नहीं है। साहिल पीसी पे कौन बैठा है? साहिल शेख।
मैम अफरोजा पीसी पे है।
अफरोजा आगे।
अफरोजा पीसी पे। साहिल, अफरोजा और साहिल बैफ का। ठीक है, मैं सबको कोस्ट बनाती हूँ। अब म्यूट करने की जिम्मेदारी कौन लेगा? कंक्लूजन किसका है आज?
कंक्लूजन मेरा है मैम।
ठीक है, तो आप स्पीच पे ध्यान देना, फिर उनके, आप म्यूट पे नहीं ध्यान देना। जानवी,
बाकी के
जानवी
जो भी
आप,
बच्चे हैं ना सब लोग
यस मैम।
सब लोग
जानवी
म्यूट
आप
और म्यूट और
पार्टिसिपेंट्स
सब लोग
हाँ
कभी कभी अननेसेसरी टॉक करते हैं और
हाँ
वो रिकॉर्डिंग भी डिस्टर्ब करती है, तो उनको पता ही नहीं पता है। कभी कभी उनकी सराउंडिंग की आवाज भी आती है, जैसे देखो अभी कैसे आ रही है।
जानवी
हाँ
आपसे ही आवाज आ रही है।
हाँ, ये सोनी मैम के यहाँ से
हाँ
आ रही है
मैम।
शायद से। सो यू
नहीं
हैव
मेरा
टू,
रूम लॉक है।
तो फिर
चाय
किस में से आ रही है?
हाँ मैम, सॉरी।
लवीना एक काम कर, जो भी जितने भी बच्चे हो ना बेटा, आप देख रहे हो कोई भी अनम्यूट हो गया है उसको जाके आप सिर्फ म्यूट करना, म्यूट ऑल नहीं करना। म्यूट ऑल करोगे तो जो स्पीकर है वो भी म्यूट हो जाएगा, सिर्फ उसको जाके म्यूट क्लिक करना। लवीना तू को होस्ट बना, इनको प्रैक्टिस कराते हैं, 2 मिनट लगेगा।
ठीक।
हम बीच में अनम्यूट करते कुछ भी बोलते थे कि ये म्यूट कर पा रहे हैं ऐसे।
मैम।
हाँ
मैम
हाँ
मैम
हाँ बोलो।
डीपी बोल रहा हूँ। हेलो।
हाँ डीपी सर, हाँ डीपी सर बोलिए।
हाँ मैम, म्यूट ऑल किया ना
बच्चे
तो
क्या
भी
बता रहे थे?
प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। जो ये स्पीकर रहेगा ना
हाँ हाँ
वो खुद को अनम्यूट करके बोल सकता है। कोई
ओके,
प्रॉब्लम
तो
जो कि
को होस्ट जो भी है वो खुद को
ओके
अनम्यूट कर सकेंगे, बाकी
हाँ अनम्यूट
पार्टिसिपेंट्स अनम्यूट नहीं कर
कर
सकेंगे खुद को।
नहीं करेंगे। तो क्या करने का, जब भी आप स्टार्ट होएगा ना 5 मिनट पहले तो भी सबको म्यूट ऑल करके उसमें एक टिक आता है, वो निकाल देना, नहीं तो वो खुद को अनम्यूट वापस कर सकते हैं। तो
ओके
हाँ,
ठीक है, हाँ समझा समझा।
अब हाँ,
होस्ट है ना, कभी भी अनम्यूट म्यूट कभी भी कर सकते हैं।
लवीना आपको
Okay.
को होस्ट बना देना बेटा।
हाँ हाँ बना रही हूँ, एक सेकंड।
ओके मैम, कुछ रहेगा तो फोन करना,
हाँ 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 दीपी, हाँ
मैं लीव करता हूँ। हाँ
ठीक है, थैंक यू दीपी, थैंक यू। रेखा मैम, रेखा मैम है एक्चुअली। रवीना मुझे उषा मैम का फोन आया पर मेरा मिस हो गया।
अच्छा
करो
फिर
मैम
वापस
मैम उषा मैम ने फोन किया क्या आपको?
नहीं नहीं, वही जो मैसेज आया ग्रुप में
हाँ,
अपने।
नहीं, मुझे ना कॉल बैक किया उसके बाद पर मैंने मिस कर दिया कॉल, और अभी कॉल कर रही हूँ तो मैम
कौन से ग्रुप में मैसेज आया? अच्छा आरजेसी में।
फाइनेंसिंग,
हाँ,
सेल्फ
कॉल पे बात कर लो।
ठीक है साहिल शेख, आपका कंक्लूजन है ना, आप स्पीच पे ही ध्यान देना।
हाँ
ठीक है, और मैम फीडबैक की लिंक कहाँ है?
ग्रुप में डाली ना,
आरजेएल में डाली कि 5 days में डाली है?
आरजेल।
तो फीडबैक की लिंक हम व्हाट्सएप पे भी डालेंगे और इसके जूम के चैट बॉक्स पे भी डालेंगे।
हाँ
दोनों पे डालेंगे। ये आरजेएल से मैं 5 days सीरीज में डाल दूं, बच्चों के दे दूं?
हाँ ठीक है। आई मीन एड्रेस इट प्रॉपर्ली कि वो day 1 है ऐसा उसमें।
यस यस यस। यश यश वोरा, हाँ यश आपको मैं आप फीडबैक फॉर्म भरना कंपलसरी है सब स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एवरी डे। हमारा लेक्चर जब खत्म होने वाला होगा मैम, कभी भेजें हम?
मैं ना
feedback
ये जब भी इंट्रोडक्शन दे रही हूँ ना बेटा, तभी मैं बच्चों को बताने वाली हूँ,
हाँ तो
तभी
कितने
मैं
बजे
उनको ना
लिंक
ये
भेजनी है?
इंस्ट्रक्शन दे दूंगी। हम लोग सेशन के एंड में ही चैट बॉक्स में ही लिंक देंगे, क्योंकि बहुत सारे बच्चे स्टिल व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे देख नहीं ज्वाइन हुए हैं, तो हम लोग
दोनों पे
उनको
दे दें?
दोनों पे दे देंगे। तो हम 5
हाँ
मिनट्स के लिए वेट करेंगे एंड लिंक विल बी ओपन फॉर नेक्स्ट 15 days, 15 मिनट्स ओनली।
ओके,
ठीक है,
ऐसे मैं डाल देती हूँ,
हाँ।
पूरा
सो
मैसेज ही बना
2:45
देती हूँ।
अगर हमारा 2:15 एंड हो रहा है तो तभी टाइम देके 15 मिनट में हम बोलेंगे कि नेक्स्ट 15 मिनट्स में ये लिंक विल बी क्लोज।
ठीक है, एक सेकंड।
ये हम चैट बॉक्स में जूम में डालेंगे और व्हाट्सएप में भी डालेंगे। लवीना मुझे लग रहा है हम सिर्फ व्हाट्सएप में नहीं डाल, सिर्फ जूम में ही डालें, क्योंकि बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं फिर सिर्फ
अच्छा इसमें
फीडबैक
होगा।
देके ना, सिर्फ
हाँ
फीडबैक
हाँ
देख
हाँ,
के ही।
समझी मैं।
Thank you, Lavina. Om Shreem Hreem Saraswati Nama. With the blessings of Lord Saraswati, I would like to start today's section. Good afternoon, all. On behalf of Department of BWOM and Department of BAF, I, Jewel Sabani, welcome all the dignitaries present in this session. Dr. Usha Mukundan, the present director of Hindi Vidya Prachar Samiti and the former principal of Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala College of Arts, Science and Commerce. My dear colleague, Professor Rekha Shetty, BAF coordinator, and Professor Lavina Devani, and all our dear students who have participated in a huge number from various departments of RJ College. Moving further, I would like to introduce about our 5 days lecture series by the industry experts for RJ students, that is Investment Beyond the Boundaries. We have received 288 registration for this lecture series from the departments like BBI, BMS, PAF, PWOC, BCom, MCom and others. So to motivate our students to give the practical exposure to encourage our RJ students, we have invited different personalities from different industries on each day. Every session would be followed by feedback cum quiz. It is compulsory for all the students to attempt the quiz for obtaining the e-certificate. For this, all the participants are requested to listen the lecture series very carefully so that you will be able to answer all the quiz questions. Feedback cum quiz link will be provided to you on the Zoom chat box before the session closes, and the link will open for 15 minutes. Now, I request Dr. Usha Mukundan to address our RJ students and to welcome our guests. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you very much, Soni Madam. On behalf of Hindi Vidya Prachar Samitis, Ram Niranjan Junjanwala College, I extend a very warm welcome to the esteemed guest for today's afternoon session, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj from Deutsche Bank. Sir, welcome to Junjanwala College on this virtual platform. And I also take this opportunity to thank you for being with our young and very enthusiastic students. I place on record my deep sense of appreciation to these young ladies who are the pillars of the Department of BWOC and BAF. Starting with Soni Madam, our very senior colleague Rekha Shetty Madam, and Lavina. These three have been working very hard so that the students can learn the practical aspects of finance. Looking at the emerging service industry, I think it's the need of the day. It is the need of the day to encourage these young students to become employable. At the same time, they should be able to translate what they have learned in reality. I'm sure young motivators like Mr. Bajaj will give them a new direction. And whenever it comes from a person from industry, the students are ever ready to learn. So good luck to all the students. And I think this lockdown has given you an immense opportunity to learn. So please make use of the opportunity, and learning is a lifelong process. So good luck to you, and I'm very sure next 5 days are going to be equally exciting for you, the way the department has planned very enthusiastically for you all. So with this, all the best, have a nice session and enjoy learning. Thank you very much, Mr. Bajaj, for accepting our invitation and for being with us today afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, not taking too much of time, now I request our TYPWOC student, Afroja, to introduce our respected speaker of today, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj. Afroja, over to you.
Hello everyone. I would like to welcome one and all to today's session, Investment Avenues and their Risk Factors, as we commence our 5-day lecture series on investment beyond ordinary. As Benjamin Graham once said, successful investment is about managing risk, not avoiding it. Indeed, well said. And this is what our 5-day lecture series is going to be based upon. Now, to give a brief on outcomes of today's session, it will be aimed at creating an effective understanding of different investment options and various risk factors associated with them. It will provide guidance on the financial goal setting based on the risk appetite of an investor. It will help to develop skills and knowledge to become financially literate for all the finance enthusiasts out there. Without further ado, I would like to introduce today's presenter, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj, who is working in a leading global investment bank as a product controller, managing revenue control for Europe Rates business. Having an industry experience of more than 9 years, he is currently working as a process supervisor to ensure smooth and error-free reporting of trading P&L to traders. He has been associated with RJ College for 4 years, of which he has been a visiting faculty for initial 2 years and then proceeded to be a part of BOS committee for 2 years. Over to you, Rajiv, sir.
Thank you so much for this warm welcome. I would like to. It's my pleasure being here. I'm always I'm in the part of this college from last 4 years by some or the other way, and it's always a pleasure. And I would like to start with the Usha ma'am's point that learning is always an ongoing process. So yes, this workshop will be. I'll consider this workshop as a learning opportunity for you, the students, as well as for me as well. I'll also learn something from this. Uh, starting with the starting with the investment avenues first. I would like to keep this session as an interactive. Suni ma'am, will
Excuse
students
me,
will be,
sir.
yep.
Sir, can you on your video, please, if
Yeah,
possible
sure.
for you?
I was about to share my screen.
Yes.
I'll do
So
that.
the students would like to see you.
Yeah, sure. No worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry ma'am, Lavina ma'am, if you can would have
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, Sachi sir, you can share your screen. You are the co-host.
students can interact, or their mics are mute.
Their mics
The
are mute.
students, yes, they can ask queries in the end of the session.
End of the session.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Tony,
so
madam, mute
Yes.
them.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I know this will create might create some noise in the background, but I would like to keep it as an interactive. I would like to know their views. I mean, what they think about the investment, and let's see. I mean, if we can have interactive, otherwise we can. I'll just continue and I'll keep the questions at the end.
So you want me to make them unmute themselves?
Yeah. I mean, who they can be on a mute, but whoever wants to speak, but.
Sir, what we can do is, after you completed one part, then if they have a question, the Lavina madam or Soni madam will unmute that student.
All right.
क्योंकि सब घर पे है ना, तो बहुत background आएगा.
Okay, all right. No worries, ma'am.
और सबके घर में बच्चे हैं ना.
Yeah, ma'am, I can understand. I have the same situation.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm just sharing the presentation, the short presentation which I've prepared here.
Yes, Raji sir, we can see your screen.
Okay. One thing first starting first. I mean, one thing comes into our mind is when we talk about the investment. Now, oftenly what happens? I mean, the investment and the savings are considered as the same thing. I mean, whenever you ask someone, I mean, do you invest somewhere? They say yes, I save my money. Okay, we oftenly get an answer that yes, I save my money, but those two terms are maybe confusing, or maybe very much close to each other, but they are we say it is they are not same. Okay, when we talk about saving, when I talk about saving, so when I talk about saving, we are just considering a box or or any small instrument where I'm just saving my money for my very near term needs or my emergency needs. Okay, so it can be considered as a box where people just store their money but not letting them grow. Your savings will never grow your money. Okay, so I'll take an example. I'll take a simple example of savings account. We keep our money in savings account for emergency because whenever I need money for my emergency need or my short term needs, we can withdraw it. We can withdraw it anytime. But will it grow my money? My answer is no. Okay, whether I'm saving money, whether I'm keeping my money in savings account for growing my money, my answer is no. Okay, so we have to start differentiating between the saving money and my investments. Okay, now when I talk about the investment, it's a kind of a job where your money works for you. Okay, you are investing your money, okay, to grow that your money. Okay, now my simple examples are investing my stock, mutual funds, or my bonds, or my debentures. These are kind of my investment because that grows over time. Now talking about and the term savings are considered for the short term, and when we talk about the investment, that is for long term, ranging from say 5 to 10 years to 20 years to 25 years. Okay, now one of the problem or the or I say lack of knowledge over here. I see here is the whenever we talk about an investment, we don't think of it like how much money I needed. Okay, how much money I should start investing, and for what purpose I need that money. Okay, so always my investment should be my goal oriented. Okay, say if down the line 10 years I want to buy a house. Okay, or say down the line 10 years I want to buy some I want to have a foreign trip. Okay, I do not have any plans for foreign trip now, but I want to have a good foreign trip with my family, which will cost me around say 5 to 7 lakhs rupees. And do not want to touch my savings account for that, or do not want to touch my current earnings or something like that. Okay, so what तो इसमें क्या करेंगे हम? Okay, so I can start planning from now. Okay, like how much money will be required after 10 years and how much should I start investing. Okay, how much should I start investing so that I can reach to that my goal of say around 7-10 lakhs rupees, whatever I wanted for my foreign trip. Okay, when I now when we talk about the risk. Okay, when we talk about the investment and the risk, they both go in hand. Okay, no investment is a risk-free investment. No investment is a risk-free investment. Although my risk factor will be low on some of the investments, and some of it will have my will be my high risky. But yeah, as I said, both will go hand in hand. If I'm taking high risk, I expect a high returns out of it because I'm taking a highest risk on it. Say if I'm taking a low risk on it, I cannot expect a high return on it because my risk and rewards go in a moves in a opposite direction always. Now, what is a risk? What risk we are talking about here? Okay, risk is simply meaning losing something. Okay, when you're investing, you're expecting to your money grow, your capital grow. When I say a capital, that is the amount you are investing in any of the products. Okay, so when I talk about the risk क्या है यहाँ पे? हमारे पास risk क्या है? Risk ये है कि what are the chances of losing that money? Okay, what is the chances of losing money? I'm not talking on the appreciation which I'll earn on my capital. I'm talking about my capital. Is there any chances of my capital erosion on that part? So we'll see on that part how we can save our money, and I mean how we can avoid our risk and everything. Now one thing is there are
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. So
yeah,
please
sure.
speak louder. I mean, I'm getting messages for the low volume. So
Oh, all right. I'll do
thank
that.
you, sir.
Okay, so when I talk about the when we talk about the risk factor is what is the capital, is there a capital erosion expected in that? Okay, is there a chance of capital erosion? Yes, there are chances, but depending upon the on which product I'm investing. Now, why people still fear? Say when I talk about my traditional investment plans and I talk about the modern day, not the modern day investment plan, but say when I if I simply compare between fixed deposits, if I simply compare a fixed deposit versus my stock investment or my mutual fund investment, why people fear investing? Say we are a country of expecting a guaranteed return. So whenever if you ask, if I ask someone, like let's put in the money in the stock market, the first question he'll ask me, kitna milega mujhe? Okay, that is the common tendency we have, or that is the psychological aspect we have. We ask is कि कितना मिलेगा मुझे, और someone will come and say कि भाई तुम्हारा पैसा डबल हो जाएगा, आज डालो 2 साल में पैसा डबल हो जाएगा. So I say both the beliefs are, we shouldn't go in both the beliefs. Okay, we should first consider why I'm investing my money. Okay, whether it will fulfill my goal. Okay, whether I'm capable to take my risk. Say if I feel that I'm not good at stock market, I do not have knowledge. Okay, I can go with the mutual funds. Okay, say if I even if I feel that, okay, I do not go with do not feel that my mutual fund will be is as per my risk appetite, then I will go with the bonds, or I'll go with my fixed deposit. So one has to decide his risk. खुद को डिसाइड करना है कि मैं कितनी रिस्क ले सकता हूँ. ओके, मैं कितनी रिस्क ले सकता हूँ, मेरे फाइनेंशियल गोल्स क्या हैं, हाउ आई वांट टू अचीव इट. ओके, so on those front, I'll see we'll see what are the options available with us in the on the so yeah, these are the options available with us. So one of the very prominent, or I say largely believe that a safe investment is the fixed deposits. Okay, then we have new set of options like public provident fund, so and post office monthly income, unit link insurance plan. So when I talk about unit link insurance plans, I'm talking about all the insurance plans which we invest. Then we have senior citizen savings scheme and the recurring deposits. So these are all my investments. And we have a stock and the gold ETFs. Any questions so far? I mean, what on the savings investment, or on that? Okay, I'll move ahead. Okay. Now say when we talk about, so what I've done over here is I have list down all the investment options available. Okay, and we have as per the risk appetite. So my FD being the lowest, okay, and my equity shares being the bearing the highest risk. Okay, now if I traditionally, if we still traditionally go, we'll see that, I mean, if I even today, even if I ask my parent, I mean, what kind of investment we should go with, they will say, let's do a bank FD, let's go with the postal office. Okay, or let's buy an insurance. Okay, that is the kind of the belief we have still in our communities, that we still believe that we should go with the safest option, and we should not take a much risk for this. Okay, but what if I tell you that my bank deposit is giving me, say, just a 6.5 or 7% return, and my inflation is almost to 7% now. So whether I'm creating any investment out of it, I would say no, I'm not creating any investment out of it. Okay, I'm only able to beat my inflation. Okay, so even if my inflation comes to 6%, and my bank deposit is giving me 7%, I'm barely able to beat the inflation by a 1%. Okay, so I would only say ki I'm only getting 1% extra than my inflation. Now, why I'm comparing in inflation over here is in my investment thing is, okay. See, inflation, cost of inflation or cost of money will always be there. 100 rupees worth today, okay. if I talk about अगर मैं आज 100 रुपए की बात करूँ कि आज के 100 रुपए की वैल्यू क्या है और 2 साल बाद वो 100 रुपए की वैल्यू क्या रहेगी, okay. That 100 rupee note will be same, but that worth of that 100 rupee will be less what it is today, okay. So if I say if I want to buy a product, if I go with my inflation rate, if I just take a simple example like आज जो चीज़ 100 रुपए की मिल रही है, if I consider my 6% interest, that will cost me 106 down the line 1 year, okay. Same if I go someone has a question, I think.
Yes, Mahendra, do you want to ask me a question? Unmute.
Sir, inflation means?
Inflation means is your cost of goods, okay. Your whatever cost of goods you're paying is getting pricier, okay. Is getting pricier or is getting expensive by that much amount. Say suppose today, as a simple example, I said whatever, say if my inflation rate is 6% today, I'm explaining in a very layman language. Say if my cost of good today is 100 rupees today, okay, and how much it will cost me 1 year down the line, okay. So say if my any of my food, any of my product is costing me 100 rupees today, if my inflation is 6.5 rupees, it will cost me around 106 down the line 1 year. तो 1 साल के बाद मुझे वो 106 रुपए में मिलेगी वो चीज. Okay, so moving this now. So while talking about the bank deposits, yes, it's carry a low rate of interest, okay. My interest rate is my risk appetite is, my risk category is very low. Now why we say it's a low risk product? Say I'm simply depositing my money in the bank, okay. It is safeguarded by the RBI rules and everything. Okay, so there are less chances of losing that money, okay. Now my interest rate fixed. I know if I invest 100 rupees today, I'm gonna get back my 106 or 7 rupees back after 1 year, okay. Say if it is a one year bank fixed deposit, I'm gonna get back my 7% interest on my 100 rupees. That is, I'm gonna get back my 107 rupees. Now, the problem here is, I mean, we have certain limitations here is that there will be low interest rates. Okay. Now there will be early withdrawal attracts penalty. So whenever you are going for any early withdrawal, you will get a penalty. Now this is when I talk about the risk appetite. This is a low risk appetite. If I say if I do not want to play around with any risk, and I want my fixed amount in my on my investment, I can go with a bank FD. Okay, I'll go with a bank FD. I do not want to play around with it. Now the another risk involved here is, I mean, say what if the bank defaults, what will happen to my FD? Okay. Now say if I take a recent example of last year, it was with the PMC bank. Okay, there was a withdrawal limits on that. There was certain regulatory impact on that. So yeah, that can be a case if you are going with the FD with the small banks. Yeah, but when I talk about the doing an FD with the big banks or the any of the PSU banks, I talk about SBI or and in the private sector we talk about SDFC or ICICI Bank. There are very low chances of these banks are too big to fall. Okay, ये banks में कभी इतनी risk नहीं आएगी कि there will be a default chances or something. So your money in more or less your money is in safe hands. Okay, as you are getting a guaranteed return. Okay, as you are getting a guaranteed return, your returns are less. Okay, but as your returns are less, your risk appetite or your risk capacity or the risk which is carries on this bank deposit are low. Okay. Similarly, similarly, there are different products like money market, public provident funds, or post office savings. They give you the fixed rate of return. Okay, the rate of return is already defined. Okay, the rate of return is defined. No matter what is going on in the market, your returns will not be impacted. Yes, whenever you go for a new investment, your returns or your interest rate will be affected. Your rate of return will be affected on the new investment, but your actual investment will be intact. There will be no change on it. Okay. So on that basis, it is considered to be safest option. Okay, I would like to give some strong emphasis on the mutual funds and the equity shares at the end. Why people refrain from investing in equity shares? Why people refrain from mutual fund? And why people try to talk about bank deposit first? So I'll just go through the list and we'll talk about it after this. Okay, now coming to gold. It is not a it is in the category of low to medium risk appetite category. Now what happens, I mean, gold is considered as always as a safest avenue. I mean, if I after bank FD, or if I after insurance, whenever people talk about is always gold. Okay, especially in our Indian communities. Okay, whatever function it is, whether it is Diwali or something, we always tend to go to buy some gold on those days. Okay, so we believe in buying the gold and keeping it in our safe custodies. Yes, it has a market volatility. It has a, like, if I consider a current phase. Okay, we are in a kind of a recession phase due to COVID-19. Okay, now this gold is considered as the safest. So whenever we have such scenarios in the economics and the economies, in the global economies, we tend to find this gold to be a very good investment. Okay, so if you have seen, I mean, if I see in last 1 year, my gold has given my around 25 to 30% return. Okay, so in these times, gold becomes a very hot investment, or very lucrative investments during this time. Now what happens, I mean, in our I mean, Indian scenario, what happens, I mean, instead of buying just a gold, we go behind making something in gold. Okay, so we tend to make some making charges and everything, where we lose some amount of money over there. Okay, and with that, and we also believe in that we should keep in the jewelry form, but there are now e-investments available in gold. You can go for the gold ETFs and everything. Okay, with that gold ETF, you just have to hold a piece of paper. You don't have to hold an actual gold, but yeah, that piece of paper will be as equal to as you are actually holding a gold. Okay, now risk factor, again, risk factor. Gold is not purely determined on the is determined on all the global economic conditions, how the global conditions move. So say suppose now you find it very lucrative that gold investment is good. You go and invest in a gold, but what happens if the conditions are normalized and the people are not in favor of gold? The prices may decline. Okay, so there is a market volatility involved in gold. Okay, but not as volatile as it is there in the equity shares and mutual funds. Okay, now in last 15 or 20 years, real estate is considered as we had a real estate boom and everything. So real estate was considered as a very good investment option. People had a high appreciation rate and everything. But what happens, I mean, it involves it has a very low liquidity. Okay, now say if I take a current scenario. Okay, we are living in a COVID-19 situation where I do not have any option of selling back my real estate property. Okay, I had a huge property. So I bought a home with an value of say 50 lakhs. Okay, I have my home loan going on. Okay, I say I purely bought it for my investment purpose. I did not have any intention. मेरा कोई intention नहीं है कि मुझे वो घर में रहना है. I purely bought it for an investment purpose. मेरे यहाँ से EMI जा रही है. But what happens if I bought it for investment, okay, whether I'm able to sell back it, okay, say I bought it 5 years back, मैंने 5 साल पहले घर ले लिया था, okay, या 10 साल पहले लिया था, do I have an option today to sell it? No, because we are having a liquidity crunch. So these kind of situation affects your real estate investment and everything. Okay, now similar to bank fixed deposit, there are company fixed deposit as well, but they are on the a bit of a risky side because you are investing in a company, okay, that is not guaranteed by a bank, and company, there are chances of that company may default, or there can be some rule changes by the company which can impact your investment. Okay, now before investing, say you know your bank, okay, when I talk about between the bank fixed deposit and the company fixed deposit, we know between the bank between, you know the bank, right? You have your account in your bank, okay, or you do a daily transaction with the bank, okay. Maybe with the company you do not do a daily transaction or something like that, okay. So a proper due diligence is very much required, okay. It becomes very difficult to do a due diligence, okay, for an individual before investing, so it becomes a bit riskier than my bank fixed deposit. Okay, then is the bond and debentures. Okay, now also why it is in a medium risk category is like it also, when I talk about the bonds and debentures, it also gives me a fixed rate of interest. Okay, say it's a 10-year bond, there will be a fixed interest of 8% every year. If it is a, say, yearly paying coupon or yearly paying interest, I'll get my interest every year on that bond. That's a fixed interest I'll get, and then at the maturity I'll get back my capital back, whatever I have invested. Now what happens on the bonds is, I mean, there are larger lock-in term period, okay, and when I talk about bonds, okay, there are chances of the market volatility. If the now when I talk about the market volatility, my bond prices change to 10 to change every day. Okay, how my equity prices go up and down, it moves. My bond prices also move up and down depending upon the interest rate prevailing in the market. Now, are these equity shares are the equity shares as are these bonds as volatile as equity shares? No, they are not as volatile as that. But yeah, they are. Yes, I'll.
So bonds are too expensive or not to buy?
Too expensive as in, yeah, it requires a large sum of money. Okay, when you are buying a bond, there is a minimum investment which is required. Okay, now if I go to my say if I compare with my mutual funds, okay, I can even start with my in a SIP in a mutual fund with the 500 rupees. Okay, as low as 500 rupees. But can I start my bond investment with my 500 rupees? No, I cannot start my bond investment with 500 rupees. They have certain fixed amount, like they will have say fixed amount as 25,000 as a starting amount, and in multiples of 25,000. So yes, it requires a large amount of money to start investing in bonds.
Rajiv sir, there is another question from Khushi Rai.
Yeah.
Yes, Khushi, you can ask your question, beta. Sir, you please continue.
Okay. Now next. Next I'll talk about the mutual fund. What I'm not going in a product detail, considering, I mean, that will take too much time. I'm just comparing, just give a short brief on a mutual fund. What mutual funds take is, I mean, they take money from you, and they invest in a different financial products. Okay, depending upon the what type of investment, what type of option you have selected, okay, or what type of scheme you are investing in. Okay, depending upon that, my mutual fund risk will vary. It can have low, medium, and high risk as well. Now, why mutual fund will have a low, medium, high? How it can have a low, medium, high risk? Okay, so mutual fund has both the options. Mutual fund can invest in only in equity shares. Mutual fund can invest only in the debt instrument. When I talk about the debt instrument, I'm talking about bonds, company fixed deposit, and the bank fixed deposit. All those things. Okay, when I talk about the debt, or they can have a mixture of mutual fund can have a mixture of both. Now, mutual fund has an expertise. They have their fund managers who invest their money as per the objective of the scheme. Now what they can do, see, suppose I as Sahil asked earlier, can I invest, is a bond investment expensive? Yes, individual bond investment is an expensive, but what if I want to invest in a bond through a mutual fund? Yes, that can be a bot, because in that, what will happen, I say I start an SIP, I only invest in the bonds. Okay, I want to invest in a debt fund. Okay, so that debt fund, okay, what a fund manager will do, that he will invest in the portfolio, or he will invest in the bunch of, or he'll invest in the n number of bonds. Okay, depending upon the requirement. So say suppose he'll invest in a Reliance bond, he'll invest in a SDFC bond, he'll invest in a ICICI Bank bond, he'll invest in a SBI bonds. Okay, whatever bonds are issued by the different companies, he'll invest in that. So that will give me, it will create a portfolio of investment, and on that basis, my mutual fund can be created. Yes, Mahendra, please.
Sir, portfolio means?
Portfolio means is a large bunch of my investment. Okay, or is a basket of my investment. Say what I do, what I do is I invest in my different products. Okay, I invest in my equity. I invest in some, say I invest some portion of my money in equity shares, in some portion of my money in mutual funds, some in bonds fund, one in bank deposits. Okay, I have distributed all my investment. So that basket or my bunch of investment is called as portfolio. Okay, now mutual fund try to create a similar portfolio. What they will do, say if my scheme is dependent on the bonds. Okay, is objective is only to invest in bonds. So on that basis, what they will create, they will not only invest in one bond, they'll invest in number of bonds to create an basket of securities in that, from which you can earn at better returns. Yeah, Nikhil.
Sir, can you differentiate between the bonds and debentures?
See, bonds and debentures is the same type of investments. Okay, it's an a debt instrument. Now, what happens? I mean, whenever we what company whenever an individual company or a private company is investing that uh, bonds, they usually term it as a debentures. Okay, now debentures have certain options. Okay, like convertible debentures, which can be easily converted to shares after the maturities, or something like that. Okay, and my bonds usually, bonds also have the same, what we say is the same type of investment, or the same category of investment. They have the uh, same style of paying the interest and everything. But usually when it comes to the government issuing this security, we could term it as a bonds. So we call it as a government bonds, and when a company is issuing, we usually term it as a debentures. But both their working style and nature is similar on the investment grounds. Okay. Next, I talk about the equity shares. I mean, investing in any equity. I mean, any company's equity share. Okay, I can simply open my Demat account, and I can invest and start investing on my own. And I expect a capital appreciation. Say if I invest in a Reliance share today, it's trading around, say, 2000. Tomorrow it's say after a few years, it's at 2,500. That 500 rupees is my capital appreciation on my investment. Now why excuse me, now why we consider this equity shares as very high risky? Okay, because of its a volatile nature. Okay, my prices can move to any direction. Okay, so although we have certain regulations from SEBI on that. SEBI is a regulatory body on the stock market. Okay, so we have certain regulations from the SEBI, but yeah, there can be a market volatility. Now say if I compare a current situation, many of the stock, what happened, I mean, when this the COVID-19 started to spike up, or started to have a spike in the rate, when it was spreading in the month of March, there was a panic in the market. What happened? All the stocks started hitting their lows. Okay, many of the stock were trading at the 52 weeks low, or some of the stock were trading below their 52 weeks low as well. So prices were going down. Okay, because of the panic. And what happens in during that panic, we start to lose their interest, or we start to lose our capital. So if I take an example, what I did, I invested 10,000 rupees in February. Okay, in March, what happened, my investment, I'm just giving an hypothetical example. I started 10,000 in February, and my money got down half to, or say I lost my 30% to 7,000 rupees. So what happens, we start to panic. Okay, because my 10,000 has now become 7,000 rupees. Okay, earlier my stock price was 1,000 rupees. Now my stock price is 700 rupees. So I have directly lost my 30%. Instead of getting an appreciation on my capital, I have lost my money. Okay, so due to that, what happened, many people many investors, or many who wants to try the stock market, they try to shy away from this equity markets. Okay, now now so I see that my stock has now gone down to 7,000 rupees, and I started in a panic, or in a in a hurry. What I do, मैं क्या करता हूँ कि मैं अपने पैसे withdraw कर लेता हूँ, और what I do, I redeem my investment. यार अब इससे शायद ज़्यादा और लॉस हो जाए, तो I reduce my investment to, or my withdraw my investment. Now what happens is, okay, that's what where I started. I need to plan my investment. Okay, I need to have a goal oriented investment. I do not have to check my equity investments every day. Okay, like if I say talk about my bank FD and my equity shares. अभी कोविड का कुछ भी चल रहा था ना. Okay, whatever happening, my FD was safe. Okay, my FD was safe. I know I'm gonna, मैंने आज 100 रुपीज इन्वेस्ट किए हैं, मुझे एक साल बाद 106 रुपए इसमें से मिलने वाले हैं मुझे. So my investments were safe. Okay, I knew my investment not gonna fall off. But what happened on my equity investments? My money started to fall down. Okay, or my capital started to fall down. So there comes a risk of losing my capital. Okay, now what if I had my when I invested in a company. Okay, what if I invested with my correct knowledge. Okay, I did all my due diligence. I checked the company's balance sheet. I checked my company's performance. Okay, I checked the company's performance. Yeah, the company has a good progress over a period of time. These near term hiccups, okay, or the near term speed breakers can create a problem, can create a capital erosion. Okay, or I can have a capital loss. But in a long term basis, I might get benefited from this investment. Now what happens is, we do not, why now I'll talk something in detail about the equity shares. Okay, why people shy away from the equity market. Okay, why people are feel that equity market is not the best type of investment. It is always risky. Okay, people always lose money. Can anyone tell me a reason why people fear from the equity markets, or why people do not want to invest in an equity market? If anyone can want to answer this, I mean, raise the hand, Alan.
Sir,
Yeah, Sahil.
Yeah, maybe there's a mainstream concept that EBD market is very risky.
Why it is risky? I want to know that why people that it is risky.
Because it is more fluctuate.
Okay, so fluctuation can be on the both side. Okay, fluctuation can be both side. So if I am investing 100 today, my stock can go to 50 and my stock can go also to 150. Okay, now the one major reason is what we do is we do not analyze what I want to in which company I want to invest. Okay, what happens in the equity market? We go on advices. Okay, we go on a broker's advices. Okay, we go on a some recommendation from any news channel or something that they have recommended, hence I'm investing. Okay, they did a recommendation, they might have done some investigation, but maybe their recommendation is not in line with your goal oriented investment. So I'm again going back to my first point. Always have your investment. Okay, now why I'm emphasizing on the investment? Say maybe you do not want to have your own investment. Maybe you want to start your career as an investment advisor. Maybe you want to start your career in a broking firm. Okay, maybe you want to start your career as an RM. Okay, where you want to give advices to your clients. When you do your thorough analysis of your clients objectives, that why they want to invest. Okay, what is their objective to invest and what is their risk appetite. If you properly invest your money, you will have your clients faith in that. Okay, even if you say going for your self investments. Okay, you can plan your investment, you don't need any advisors. You explore the options available in the market. Okay, you explore the options, what option best suit you. Now say if I talk about my personal experiences. Okay, one thing before going to the equity markets, I think I missed mentioning one of the product here is the insurance. Okay, we have a tradition of saying this: insurance is the best investment. Okay, whenever if I'm sorry if anyone is in the is in the working with that field or something, I'm not saying anything against it, but yeah, we try to people try to sell that, or people try to sell that this is the best investment. I'm covering your risk. Okay, I'm covering your life risk. Okay, any financial impact due to your life, it will be covered by an insurance product. Yes, insurance product covers your life risk, but not your endowment policies, not your ULIP policies. Please please consider it insurance purely as an insurance product, not as an investment product. What happens, I mean, we tend to invest in an insurance, and you say that I have made an investment. You're not making an investment in an insurance. Okay, insurance is purely to cover your life risk. Now what happens in an endowment, say if I take an ULIP or an endowment policy. Okay, endowment on my traditional ULIP, traditional insurance policy. Say I invest 30,000 rupees, or I pay a premium of 30,000, policy premium of 30,000 rupees every year. My policy is for 25 years. Okay, and after 25 years I get my, say, whatever is my sum assured. Okay, since my sum assured is my 5 lakhs rupees, I'll get my sum assured plus whatever is my bonuses. I'll get it after 25 years. Okay, but at a cost of 25,000 rupees. When I talk about that, we are covering your insurance, we are covering your life cover, and we are covering your investment as well. What we are doing, what they are doing is, yes, they are covering your risk, but my risk is only covered by 5 lakhs rupees. At a hefty premium of 30,000 every month, I'm only covering 5 lakhs rupees. In turn, okay, in return, say if I buy say a term plan, which is purely an insurance plans, if anything do not happen to me, I'll not get back anything. Okay, if something happens to my life, my nominees will get that money back. Okay, what if I create a mixture of two products? Okay, I do my investment. What I'll do, I'll put my money in term plan, and on the contrary, what I'll do, I'll put my money in my mutual funds. Okay, so combining the two products, I can create my own set of investment as well, and my own set of my my term plan or my risk cover. So this tend to happen, I mean, in our families and everything. What we do, I mean, people force you to go with a bank FD, go with a endowment policy. It gives, because it gives you fixed return and everything. But in turn, if you see, if you compare, uh, yeah, Sapna.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So you continue. We will solve their queries at the end of the session.
All right. Okay. Okay, so that happens, and why we go, I mean, most of the times what happens, I mean, when we do the investments or something, when we do an investment, or when we go in an equity shares, invest in an equity shares, what happens is, I mean, we go on other people's advices whenever say, even if I'm buying an endowment policy. Okay, even if I'm buying an insurance policy, even if I'm buying my LIC, even today, okay, even today we are moving, most of the new generation is moving to the investing in the mutual funds and the equity share market. Excuse me. Investing in equity markets. Still there is a belief that LIC is the best investment. Yes, LIC is not the best investment, it's the safest investment. You get your safest money back, but there are other opportunities to create an appreciation on my capital. What I'll do, I'll just simply I'll share a simple example. Okay. Just bear with me a minute. I'll just. So we gonna grow. We our economy still gonna grow. If our economy is still gonna grow, we are expecting that my equity market will also grow. Okay. Now, coming back to. Okay. Now when we talk about the stock investment, why people shy away? Okay, because it's risky. There's volatility. Yes, there is a volatility. I can see there's a volatility. Okay, there's a volatility. I can see that. But what if my investment is my my horizon is 15 years? Okay, say I invested, when I took an example, I invested 10,000 rupees in February. It gone back to say 5,000 rupees. I'm not bothered because I invested that money. मैंने जो 10,000 रुपए डाले थे, मुझे उस 10,000 की आज जरूरत नहीं है. उस 10,000 की मुझे फेब में जरूरत नहीं है, मार्च में जरूरत नहीं है मुझे. I need that money after 15 years. Okay, or I need that money after say 10 years. I'll look my investment after 10 years. Yes, I'm not saying people say that equity में डालो पैसा भूल जाओ, equity में डालो पैसा भूल जाओ. No, there has to be a constant analysis of the company. What if the company is on the verge of default? So I take an example. I take an example of say. So I take an example of say that ki, I invested in some company for a long-term investment. Okay, that company was doing pretty good, but due to certain social economic changes or certain external factors, that company is not able to perform it. Yes, on that factors, I need to revisit my investment. Okay, I need to revisit my investment, and I have to decide upon my investment, like what has to be done with my investment. What has to be done with my investment? See, it's your money. Okay, whenever you are investing, it's your money. You have to decide. If it is not your money, if it is your client's money, when you are employed with someone, if it's your client's money, you have to think how you can bring a capital appreciation for that client. how you will how you will earn a trust or a faith of a client. Okay, how you will build you can bring a number of clients to it. If you start thinking on those lines, how you can grow clients money. Okay, or you can grow your own investments. Okay, once you start thinking on the lines, why I need to invest. Okay, what is my term, what is my time period, what is my investment which is required now. Okay, so simply yes, yes, stock market requires a lot of knowledge. Okay, stock market requires a lot of, what do you say, investigation from your side before investing. Yes, because yes, it requires that much thing. But if you are investing some time in that, before investing money, invest some time in understanding what you are investing. Okay, now say suppose someone will say कि मुझे किसमें invest करना है, मुझे पता नहीं है. Take a simplest of example. Okay, take a simplest of example. हमारे घर पे products का use होता है. Okay, if I talk about a simple name is Maggie. Who is the manufacturer of Maggie? Okay, start finding out that. Okay, who is the manufacturer of Maggie? Say if I use any product at my home. Okay, say if it is manufactured by HUL, what is HUL? What is HUL doing? Okay, in what company HUL is into? Say I'm using my network as my I'm using a Geo network today. Okay, who is owning Geo? Okay, we most of us, we know the answer is Geo is owned by Reliance. What is Reliance doing? Okay, in last 6 months, what has happened to Reliance? Okay, how much investment Reliance has brought? What are their future plans and everything? So these are very easy to understand things. I mean, on the basis of that, you can build your investments. Okay, now what people tend to do is they say last 10 साल में the money has doubled in this stock. Okay, good, the money has doubled. Okay, money has doubled, but what future prospects are there? Okay, you're not investing for the past performance. Yes, past performance are important. Okay, performance are important to judge whether the company is good or not, but you have to also see what future plans they have. Okay, start you all are studying about the, I mean, once you in the, whoever is in has the account as a subject, they are reading about the balance sheet and everything. Start picking up the company's balance sheet, see what they are writing in the company balance sheet. Okay, what they are mentioning about the future plan. Okay, why they are giving the dividend. Okay, what surplus they had, why they had the profit this time, why they had a decline this time. Okay, I invested in a company. Okay, I invested in a company, say few months back. Okay, within Prospect, that company is doing very good in the past. That company gonna do good in the future as well. That assumption I have now. Okay, that's the fair assumption which I have kept, that this company will do good in the future. Now what happened, one company gave a one bad result for one of the quarter. Okay, there was a one bad result. So I'm not gonna sell my shares based on that one quarter. I'm not doing a trading over here. Okay, don't mix your investment and your trading in the equity markets. Okay, so what happens is there was a one bad quarter, results were bad for the one of the quarter. But do I need to sell my shares? No, I do not have to sell my shares. Okay, although my company gave a justification why we had a bad quarter. Due to COVID-19, our factories were closed. We were just running with the 50% of the capacity. If we are running with the 50% of the capacity, we tend to have a bad quarter, or we tend to have a sales down. So they give an explanation of why they have a bad quarter, what are their future prospects and everything. So my goal and my company's objectives are in line, or are still intent. So I'm gonna make money in future or something. Few years back, I invested in one of the automobile or car manufacturing company. My prices are still same. Even after 2 years, my prices are still same. Okay, I have not. So what, when I say, when I discuss with my friends, or when we discuss our investments, what I'm investing, okay, or with my family or something, they say यार 2 साल में तो तू FD में डालता है, at least उतने पैसे पे you would have earn at least 8% interest. See, my objective is not for 2 years. Okay, my objective was not to earn interest for that 2 years. I kept that investment for a long term perspective. I'm continuously not on daily basis, yeah, but some of the in short term or something, I review my investments. Okay, like what is happening with that company. I invested with certain objective. I read some future plan of the company. Okay, now there are these external factors, COVID-19 factor, which has impacted the we all know it has all impacted the economy to all the sectors. Okay, so I still have a belief that this company gonna do well. So still my money is at my capital appreciation is at zero, or to some extent on minus as well. But I'm not concerned. Okay, because I know my money gonna grow at some or the other point, and when it will start grow, it will grow exponentially. So you have to start reading it. People say that equity market is risky because they don't study. Okay, they don't study, they don't invest by doing some study or something. They don't investigate before investing. See, it's your hard-earned money, or it's your client's hard-earned money which you are investing in the stock market. Okay, so you need to do some analysis before investing money. You have to invest your time. You have to invest your time in reading and everything. Till I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm on the equity market, uh, but I know what I invest. Okay, if you ask me any recommendation, I'll not be able to give any recommendation. Yes, but if I want to do investment for myself, yes, I'll be able to do it, because I know what are my goals. Okay, why I'm investing in that company, and for how much period I'm investing in that company. And if there are any hiccups in that, or if there are any changes in the company's policy, yes, I may exit it from the company if it doesn't go with my investment plans or something. This So there is a continuous review of your investment and everything. Now if I've spoken on the stock market for last like 15-20 minutes or so. Now you will say that, have I invested all my money in equity market? No, I have not invested all my money in equity market. I have created some what I have created my portfolio of investment. I have certain money on my mutual funds. Yes, my major portion is on my equity side. I do have some bank FDs as well. Okay, so what I have created is, I need some safe money as well. So I wanted my low risk investment. So I went with my bank FDs. I want someone to take my equity investments. So I invested in mutual funds. Whatever is the remaining corpus, I'm going with my own equity investments. I'm not relying on any of my RMs. I'm not relying on any of my advisors, because I'm doing my self study. Okay, so I'm doing my self study. I'm continuously reading some or the other thing. So have that habit of reading some or the other thing. Okay, see what is going on in the company. Say, if I take a simple example of in Geo. Why Facebook has invested in Geo? Why Google is also planning to invest in Geo? Why there were n number of investors from April to June? Why there were n number of investors? Reliance bought it. Reliance has a heavy debt till the start of the year. Now till June, they are debt free. They are almost debt free company. Why they have become debt free now? So if you start analyzing that those things, you will be able to understand how. Now when Geo came in the market, people, I think many of the investors, yes, the consumers believed it, but many of the investors didn't believe that it will do well, or Reliance will be able to benefit from out of it. But Geo has turned the tables for the Reliance now. If you see the investment they have bought, if you see the share price of that company, how that has grown. So who had patiently hold that investment, okay, who has hold that investment, they have got a gain from that investment. Okay, I just wanted to share one more thing. All right. I guess I'm that's it from my side. I mean, I'll open for any of the questions you guys have or any of the clarity needed from my end. I'll open to you all, you guys.
Thank you, Rajiv sir. And now, any student, any participant is having any question, please unmute yourself and speak, or else you can post your question in the message box. We will
Sir.
read it.
So this is Yash.
Hi, Yash.
Sir, I had a doubt. Sir, in start, like you started investing by yourself. So did anything happen? Did you lost some money in that and then learned the things, or you were brilliant in your studies and you got some money out of it?
Sorry,
Like by yourself.
you're asking whether I lost some money?
Yes. Like when you invested in equity shares by yourself
Yeah.
after your study and that.
Yes, I've lost a lot of money.
Because it is always said that with the higher risk, it comes higher returns, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I've lost money in many of my.
So, but when you invested in that, so you were practically prepared for that. That if you lost that money, it doesn't matter you that much, right?
Yes,
So
I'm practically prepared. Okay. See, I'm practically prepared. I know whatever I'm investing in the market. Okay. I have a risk of that. Whether I'm able to lose that money or not. Do I have a capacity to lose that money? If answer is yes, I go with it. Okay.
So it depends on the study and that capacity variability.
Yes, it totally depends. It totally depends upon the. It totally depends upon the how you want to invest and why you want to invest and how much capacity, how much risk capacity you have. Say if I'm talking about say 20, 15, 10 years, say 10 years period, I want to hold my investment for say 10 years. What happens at the five year, I realize that company, I made a loss of 20% on my capital. And if I see there are no future prospects as well of growing back my money, there can be possibility. Yes, I'll book my loss. Okay, I'll sell my shares at my loss. Have I done
Going
that?
any
Yes.
further, right?
Sorry.
Going any further than that, you should withdraw first.
Yes, yeah, I can withdraw. See, that's what I told.
Yes,
But
yes.
what they sell is, or what they tell, or the investors or what the advisors tell is, invest in equity and forget your money. Forget your money as in don't.
Then you have an extra money, like you can bear for it.
Yeah, but don't look into that money. But don't look into that money. Yeah, don't look into the money on a daily basis. But yes, keep doing the analysis. Okay, keep checking your companies or in what we have invested. What is going on that what is going on in that company, whether it is performing good or not. See, as an example, I shared you an example of, like, I have that's my personal experience. I have invested in one of the car manufacturing company. Okay,
yes.
I'm not bringing the name here. Okay, I invested in my car manufacturing company. I was studying that my once we were electric cars coming in. Okay, that company can be a game changer. Okay,
Yes.
on that basis I invested. I still do not see that happening very soon. But yes, I have invested. I did my
Research for futures.
yeah,
Right?
research whether investing whether investing in that price is feasible or not. I thought it is feasible. Okay, I thought it is feasible. I'll get my return on investment on that. What I did, I still because I still have that belief. When the prices went down in March, I did an averaging on that. Okay, I invested at the lower prices. Say I invested at one price. My prices went down by say 20-30% in March. I again invested at that price. I averaged out my cost. So I'm still, even after 2 years, I'm still in a I have my negative returns. But my that investment was not for 2 years. Okay, my investment is for 10 years. Whenever you're planning for any equity investments, have a longer term plans. Even if you say you can't hold it for 10 minutes, don't look for holding it for 10 years. There is no point holding it for 10 years then. Okay, so if every day you get up and check the prices of that that stock, it's not going to help it. See, you are not a trader, you are an investor. There's a difference between a trader and an investor. Yes, if you are a trader, you're looking at the price on daily basis. Yes, you should look that price on a daily basis. But if you are an investor, you shouldn't look the price at daily basis. Instead, you should look at the company, what company is doing. Okay. Now I took an example of Maggie. Okay. Now who manufactures Maggie? Nestle is the manufacturer of Maggie. What is Nestle doing? What are the future prospects? Now one thing comes in many of the investors' mind. I do not know which company to invest. Look around yourself. Okay, look around yourself in what company you want to invest. If I take an example of say TVS. Okay, TVS was not that well known, was not doing that good in the market. I mean, yes, it had a good presence in the rural economy, but in the urban economy they did not have the good presence. They bought Jupiter. That Jupiter became a game changer for them. Okay, single product became a game changer from them. So it started capturing the urban market as well. Now the TVS is a well known two-wheeler manufacturing company. So you have to looking around the options. Now say if I take a simple example of say we buy cell phones, or any of the electronic gadgets from the Flipkart or Amazon. Okay, we even if you don't have credit card, Bajaj Finance give you an EMI. What happened to Bajaj Finance? What happens to Bajaj Finserv? How it is growing their business? Okay, so these simple things. Now if I take an example of Page Industries, who are the sole distributor in India for jockey. Okay, how they have grown. Okay, how they have grown, what made them grow. Okay, what was their growth object, or what was their growth history behind it. Start reading it. Okay, now take an example of DMart has grown so well in last few years. Okay, what is their business model and everything, how they're different from the other supermarkets. If you start reading it, okay, it requires a lot of time. You will say, I don't want to invest any time in reading or something. Not gonna earn. See, you want to earn money from your money, so you need to have a lot of reading and everything.
Sir, we have another question from the Sahil Moria. Sahil,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
ask your question.
Sir, it is a good time to invest in share market because all share prices are gone down
See, I
because
so
of coronavirus.
I cannot to be very frank, I cannot give an advice that whether it's a good time to invest in the market or not. You as I told you, you need to see that's what I started. You need to do your own analysis. Okay, for what purpose you are investing, what is your time period or something. If you ask me my personal investments, yes, I am investing in this time. Okay, I have not refrained that my markets will go. I have done very good investment in March as well. But I cannot advise you whether it's a good time to invest or not, because you have to see your growth plan. You have to see in what sectors you want to invest. Say if I want to if I have an invest in say pharma sector. Okay, but you do not believe in pharma sector. Okay, so I cannot advise you whether it's a good time or not. Yourself have to decide what you have to invest, in what you have to invest, and for what purpose you have to invest.
Okay, sir.
Any other?
Sir, in India, traders are earning more or investors because traders have more options. They can short sell, they can go for long, but investors.
Yes, investor also earn in a so in a trading atmosphere. What happens? I mean, you have option of gaining at one day, you have option of losing at another day. Okay, when you invest, so trader is carrying a much larger risk. Okay, because he's investing on daily purpose. His purpose is not holding that investment for a long period. But when you are an investor for a long period, you get an option to hedge your risk. You get an option to analyze your risk. Okay, you get an option to analyze your. And what happens what happens is trader is not investing for the future. Trader देखता है कि आज price क्या है, मुझे आज कितना benefit है. When you are an investor, look, you are investing in a business. Okay, you are not investing in a say stock price. You are investing in a business. You are investing for a value, to earn value out of it. Okay, and if you to answer a question whether a trader and investor both are earning, a good investor and a good trader both are earning money. Who is doing all his research and everything, they are both are earning money.
Okay, sir.
Okay, with this, we are going to wind up our session. Now, I would like to call Sahil. Sahil, please go further.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, Rajiv, sir, for giving us a broader perspective on investment and risk management. We all now know various investment options depending on a risk appetite and the amount of savings. And if I summarize today's lecture in few points, then the first point would be savings and investment is a different thing. Make sure that your money is getting an exponential growth over the time. Investment is the money which works for you. And the second point would be investment should not be goal oriented. Start planning according to it. And further, the third point would be no investment is risk free. High risk comes with high returns. That's the motto for all the commerce students. Don't just prioritize returns in stock markets. Analyze it. And fifth would be consider inflation because the value of the money will decrease in long term, as Rajiv sir said and gave an example on the inflation and recession. Bank FDs are safe, but the returns will be low as well. Buying gold is a habitual investment, but you can also consider the real estate, which is a low liquidity option. Mutual funds are customizable. The portfolio is customizable depending upon the requirement and upon your appetite. So check and analyze the company's background and past performance before investing. And insurance is an investment. So just create a diversified portfolio. That's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Rajiv, sir.
Thank you, Sahil. Thank you, Rajiv, sir. Now there is one announcement for the students. Participants, we have posted a link on the group chat. This is going to be a feedback cum quiz form. Till 2:45, we are going to close it. So all the participants are requested, please open this link and attempt the quiz. Rekha ma'am, shall we wind up?
Yes, it's a request to every participant to fill up those feedback form and based on which the e-certificate would be issued. So with this, we end today's session, expecting to see you all tomorrow again at the same time around 1 p.m. Just log in 5 minutes earlier. By 12:55, we would see you again. Thank you, Rajesh sir. It's been a wonderful session today.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for the opportunity. I hope we are good to end it.
Yes, sir. So would you end the meeting? Like, that's how it
Rajiv
goes.
sir,
You would have
please
to
you
option.
end for yourself, sir.
All right, I'll do it.
Yes, everyone, please refer for the registration number. Please refer from the Excel sheet which is emailed to you.